was always labeled as one of the most liberal members of the United States Congress.
That white person that you see calling himself a liberal is the most dangerous thing in the entire Western Hemisphere.
I'm like the token black.
He's the most deceitful. He's like a fox. And a fox is always more dangerous in the forest than the wolf.
You ain't black.
But the fox will fool you. He comes at you with his mouth shaped in such a way that even though you see his teeth, you think he's smiling.
See, I went to the big guys for the money.
They send prostitution down here to pacify you.
I was ready to prostitute myself.
You've been had.
They're gonna put you all back in chains.
You've been took.
Poor kids are just as bright and just as talented as white kids.
You've been hoodwinked.
We have predators on our streets.
Bamboozled.
They are beyond the pale, many of those people.
Led astray.
We have no choice but to take them out of society.
Run amok.
I've been involved in civil rights my whole career. Period. Period. Period.
I came out of the civil rights movement. I was one of those guys that sat in and marched and all that stuff. I was not out marching. I was not down in Selma. I was not anywhere else. I was not an activist. I worked at an all-black swimming pool.
If you used pomade in your hair, you had to wear a bathing cap.
The Democrats have been in Washington, D.C. only because of the Negro vote.
I was in a caucus with James O. Eastland, Biden said. He never called me boy. He always called me son.
You put them first and they put you last. Because you're a chump.
At least there was some civility. We got things done.
And still they can't keep their promise to you. Because you're a chump.
Joe has a terrible history in the black community.
A political chump.
I got my education for real in the black church. And that's not hyperbole, it's a fact.
We choose truth over facts. He was a friend, and he was a mentor, and he was a guide.
We already have a nigger mayor.
You're not only a chump, but you're a traitor to your race.
You're big shots.
There's not a racist bone in my body.